Bob, I like it. The throwback to the live drafts. That's sponsored by Scott Fishbowl Lager. We're here. It's Wednesday night. Good to see everybody in the chat. We're missing Russ tonight, but we should have.
You're gonna get the host seat.
I get the host seat. That's not a great idea. I'm not a host. We've had this discussion. My whole modus operandi is I put myself with great hosts to cover up all of my failures because I am not a host. But this should be a fun one.
And I'm a great fifth, seventh wheel type person,
Yeah. You are great in that fifth wheel role. Zach, can you tell what shirt this is I have on?
Is that the green? I can't. It's very dark, but is it the green Grinches?
It is the green Grinches shirt. It is so faded now that it's become my grilling shirt, and I made a dozen sliders tonight for dinner. And I do those smash sliders, right? So there's grease everywhere, and I can't wear a normal shirt for that. I got to wear my 5-year-old green Grinches shirt that's faded.
I'm so disappointed. That's the one RotoWear shirt that I have that did that faded out, and
yep.
I loved it. It was fun. I knew that you have one. I know that Salito has one, but there couldn't have been very many put into production.
No, there weren't. And the funny thing about them is when they popped up, when RotoWear did it in that quick limited run that there's 3 of them sold, there were Etsy type companies, those little fake companies, with Green Grinches shirt trying to sell them, thinking that they were a thing or something.
That's awesome.
Yeah. No, I love the background, Bob. I love the background.
Well, we're breaking all the rules tonight because Russ is not here, and he does not like the moving backgrounds. So when you watch this, Russ.
Ooh.
I think he gets distracted by the moving backgrounds. It's not. I don't think it's that he dislikes them. It's just that the focus becomes the background.
I mean, there was some solid backgrounds added today, and I just didn't want to be the only one who didn't add one.
Yeah. This one I thought is really good. I can add words to it.
It's that's magic.
All I have to do is keep clicking back and forth, and it's almost like it's a moving background.
I mean, but this one is a classic. This is from SFB 12. We made that, and it has just stuck around.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. I love the work we've done over the years. So my friend Bob here sent me a new whiskey to try, a 15-year Dalmore, a Scottish Highland single malt. And then when I was at the alcohol store, I saw this Blade and Bow bourbon that I've never had before, and it comes with a key.
Oh, nice.
It comes with a key. So I thought
it was an eggnog. I thought Wednesdays were eggnog.
Bob did also send me some more eggnog. Did you hear about this last time I had eggnog on the show?
I was here while you were having eggnog.
Did you hear about the after effect?
He doesn't even remember it.
No.
I drank the entire thing of eggnog, spiked, and I was not right for a day. That is a lot of spiked dairy product.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and as a follow-up to trying to get my title from Arizona when they only do online titles and you have to go to their actual DMV type thing, Department of Transportation, to get a title. My parents went there with all my information. I sent it to them and stuff, and they were unable to get it done. So I either have to fly down or send down paperwork. And I got the paperwork to send down to them, and I filled it out. I'm all done. And I realized, I have to go get this notarized. I have to get this paper notarized before, which is fine. I just went to my bank and I'm like, do you got a notary here that can do this for me? But my Lord, the amount of work you have to do just to get your title from Arizona.
I'm surprised we don't have like an official Fantasy Cares notary.
My wife was a notary for a long time. She's not anymore. Her commission expired. So you never know when you're going to need it. I should make her keep that up. I'm just kidding. I can't make her do anything. I'm married. I mean, that's every husband knows that.
That could be one. That could be one in the pull down menu on the Fantasy Cares /volunteer.
Look at all the notaries we have. Look at this. Look at this. Can we have a Fantasy Cares notary? I like it.
I mean, we do have a seal.
Ooh, we do have a seal. So which one should I try first? The Delmore or the Blade and Bow? What does the chat say? I don't know. We'll find out.
I see your adventurous leaving it up to the chat. Oh, there it is, the notary. I mean, the seal.
We have a seal, at least. We don't have anyone to notarize it, though.
No.
Oh. We can get that on a stamp. So what do we want to talk about tonight, guys? I came in with a couple ideas of possibilities if we needed them. One of them was I have every team who is still playoff eligible, what their easiest path to making the playoffs is. So if anyone is curious, hey, what's the easiest path for a team? I can let them know because I have all that pulled up. And then I had this little fun thing because my son has done this every year for years. He loves playing with the NFL playoff machine. And I thought if the chat wanted, we could go through and pick all the games for the next 3 weeks and see what the Fantasy Cares chat believes the playoffs will be, which I think might be fun interjection. At times.
Yeah, we got a lot of sharp people in the chat. So
yeah, yep, an absolute ton of sharp people. And Alan, it's a joke, Alan. I was scrolling to pick one person who'd be like, yeah, that's cool. No, we have a lot of sharp people in the chat. Oh boy. Looks hard. Looks like people are saying the Delmore. I'm gonna try this thing. So how's your week been, Zach? It feels like it's been. Ooh, look at this. That's the thing.
He doesn't remember last week's show. You were home already.
Yeah. This past week has been wild because we had Harrison my youngest broke his arm before we got in the door from vacation. So I've done the leave work to go get him his arm set he's got a green, like neon green cast he's very excited about.
Ooh. That is pretty sleek.
Yeah, and we've got to go get another X-ray tomorrow because they're worried about whether it's set right. So it's been fun. And then Caleb and my wife have been sick with COVID, so they've been quarantining. So it's been a week. We're here. We're living.
It's good. It's good. It's enjoyable. I think life is fun. I don't think life with COVID is fun. I don't think life with broken arms is fun, but you make your way through those things.
That's it. You got to make the best of it. So
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I got a monkey here now. I don't know if you can see the monkey. So he's got the Dalmore in it.
You know what I haven't done? I haven't even checked to see how many leagues I'm still alive in. I should probably do that because I have to set lineups tomorrow if I'm still alive, right?
I am 3 of 5. 3 of 6 if you count the fishbowl. 3 of 5 dynasty leagues. 3 of 6 because I got bounced in the first round of the fishbowl. But I'm still kind of trying to figure out the Mahomes thing. Like I know that he went through the walkthrough yesterday. I haven't checked today, but that will change a lot of my prospects for this week.
I've got Mahomes in TA9. Maybe I can move him for someone.
Yeah, I think it's probably been pretty tough to move Mahomes a lot this year.
Yeah.
He was in my home keeper league, and granted, that's a keeper league, not a dynasty league. That guy was trying to trade him all year and couldn't. I mean,
the number one quarterback in the real NFL is QB 20.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Yep.
Wait, what did I do here? I don't know what I did.
I mean, you could probably move him for Bo Nix, Bob, if you were Bo Nix is QB 9 right now.
You know,
it's the next big thing.
The Delmore is good. It's very smooth. It's I expected it to be sharper. I expected more bite to it, which is absolutely fine. I like bite in my scotch, but it's good. It's good. That's a good scotch.
Yeah. TA9. What plus Mahomes equals Hurts? That's a tough one. I'm gonna be up all night now. So how many are left in the fishbowl? 150? 100?
Wasn't it 250 and then down to 50 after the? I read the email. Sorry, I don't mean to step on toes, but
no, go for it.
Yeah, good job reading the email. I'm glad when people read the email. Just click and open it, even if you're not going to read it, people. That's good for us. I do that. I've already read it after I've written it. Yeah. But I click and open that thing. We have extremely high open rates, but everything helps. Yeah, especially when we're trying to get people to match donations or sponsor things, or
you never know. I mean, we've had special SFB invites hidden in emails.
Yep. It's weird, but something like it's like, how can you help a charity if you don't have money or a platform? Like, stuff like that is like
open the email.
Thing. It's the simplest thing. Just open the email. Maybe open the email and click a link. Just because it helps.
I'll tell you
such a nothing.
That I have gone as far as to go into my email, add Scott Fishbowl at substack.com to my VIP. So it goes into a special folder with a gold star when I get it.
Nice.
So I don't miss them, which is a nice thing.
Nice. I'm glad. There's sometimes I should start doing that though, Bob, putting little secret things in there.
We did it last year and it worked.
Yep. I remember. I'm just saying I should do it more often. We do so many giveaways on the YouTube show. We could do giveaways in the newsletter.
I mean, speaking of last year was the first year Zach's rookie write-ups were on Fantasy Cares. And nice. Scott doesn't know it yet, but I've already talked to Zach, and we're gonna do it again this year.
Yeah, we'll run it back. I'm already watching running backs right now. I'm like eight running backs deep so far. So we're getting there. We'll start doing the shows. If it's okay, probably J Mike and I will take over the Fantasy Cares stream on Thursday nights and do the Hoot Nanny. So
awesome. That sounds great. I love it.
You can listen to J Mike read a phone book, right?
Oh, he is so good. And I'll tell you, he is a great rookie evaluator too. Pay attention to what he has to say, because he occasionally picks up the pieces that I miss. He's really good at this.
So let's see.
I don't doubt it. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard him evaluating rookies, but I believe you.
He's
really
he's very good.
Well, yeah, I went from my old jobs. I would listen to 40 plus hours of podcasts a week to now. I guarantee it's like 5, maybe 10 at most a week now. I just don't have the time I used to.
I don't even listen to us.
That's why I come on so much, just so I can hear what's being said. Otherwise, there's no chance I'm going to hear it.
Pretty much.
Do you want to do this
So
playoff machine thing? Do you want to pick some games, chat?
Whatever you want.
Does the chat want to pick some games? We are going to do giveaways. Bob's going to give something, sure.
All right. What are we giving away? Something off the wall? Something?
Do you have any mystery boxes? Do you have any Funkos?
I've got mystery box. I got a mystery bin. I got
mystery
boxes.
You have mystery Funkos?
We got Funkos. They're not really a mystery. I can reach back there and grab something.
No, you know the mystery Funkos I'm talking about, though.
I do.
That's what I meant. I didn't know if those were for giving away, though.
I mean, they're decor right now. We could give them away. We can give that away. I've got 10 boxes next to me.
Okay.
I've got a basketball. A signed basketball.
You have a signed basketball?
I think so.
All right. Chat, Chargers Broncos. Who's winning that game? I'll take Zach and Bobby. You can answer too if you want, but I'm gonna Chargers Broncos. If I get a few, I'll pick one and then I'll move on to a different game.
Broncos.
Yeah, I think the Broncos win that one. That's gross. I can't believe I said that.
I know.
The chat is 50-50. Holy crap.
I mean, the Broncos have proven me wrong so many times this year. I'm going with them.
Oh my gosh. It's literally 50-50. One.
Well, it's that primetime quarterback matchup of Justin Herbert and Bo Nix.
I do think I'm seeing more Chargers.
It does. It does look that way.
All right. I'm going to pick the Chargers. Yep. Chargers picked. All right. Chiefs Texans. Let's move on. Chiefs Texans. Bob, how should we give away something tonight? A spinning wheel?
Yeah.
Fun fact. Dicker once made a video for SFB. Didn't play in it, but he made a video thanking us for being, for charitable donations and stuff.
Nice.
Oh my gosh. Even Chiefs Texans, they don't know what to pick.
I think actually the Texans win that one.
Zach, what do you think the chat is saying, and what do you think?
It is pretty 50-50.
You tell me what to pick, what to put, and I'll put it.
I'm going with the Chiefs, but
it does look like there's a few more Chiefs. The last four being Chiefs kind of, I think, pushed it over.
Everyone heard Bob say Texans, and then they were like, smart money is betting the Chiefs now.
If you're betting on a wheel like roulette, Bob is your man. Have you been watching the advent calendar?
No, I haven't had a chance to. But
when the wheel goes to pick like a charity or a number or whatever, like when we're giving away stuff, Bob has been right. I think like 5 of the last 6 times or something like that.
That's awesome.
It's unreal.
I'm nailing it.
Yeah.
But I can't get 4 yards out of DJ Moore.
Yeah, these people have been watching. It has been unreal. It's almost to the point where we just assume Bob's going to get it right.
Oh, I mean,
Chad, Steelers Ravens is the next one. What did you say, Bob?
I'm glad I see Mr. Scampers in the chat, because Emmy has celiac, and to make a gingerbread house, we have to go get, almond flour. So I had to go to the grocery store because it takes like 6 cups of flour to make a gingerbread house. And I pulled in to the parking lot, and the car in front of me, the license plate red. Is it gonna show?
Scamps. Oh, that's great. Rams Jets, chat. Rams Jets. That's great. Do you want to know the best? That's great. One of my favorite license plate I ever saw, and I was driving, so I couldn't get a picture of it. Even at the stoplight, I swear I considered it. It was a car in front of me, had a Minnesota license plate on it, and the Minnesota license plate said Iowa. And I'm like, I would love to take a picture and tweet out, is this a Minnesota license plate or an Iowa license plate? Just to see
the duality of man.
What is this license plate? What is this license plate here? I'm gonna highlight these when these are up, Chad. If you can take my cue on that. I saw that I believe Scampers took that cue right away. But Eagles Commanders. Yeah, so the Vikings, it was reported for a while that Vikings win out. They win the number 1 seed because they play the Lions the final week. They win it. They have the tiebreaker over the Eagles. But what it turns out is they have like a 98.8% chance or something. There is a scenario where the Eagles, with a whole bunch of losses from certain teams, can get the number 1 seed if all 4 teams win out. All 3 teams win out. I don't think it's happening anyway. Like, the Vikings schedule's tough. Our last 3 are Seattle, Green Bay, and Detroit. None of those are easy.
Yeah, those are tough.
That is not an easy scenario here. It looks like Eagles got this. All right. But yeah. Can I ask you a question, Bob? Behind you, are those wrapped brick-looking ones also pylons?
Yeah, and I don't even know what's inside. I never opened the box. Do you want to give one away?
I mean,
last year I opened up one of those. I got Austin Eckler.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like,
but I also got Mel Blount. You know.
Yeah, the thing about it is those pylons did awesome at the live events. So there's a part of me that's like, should we save them for the live events? Yeah. We have lots of stuff we can give away.
They're all extra writing on them and stuff, inscribed. You know, this is Ricky Jackson. I mean, just grab one.
Who's the basketball, Bob?
Rick Barry.
Rick Barry. So that wasn't. I thought maybe that was the basketball that I had that kicked around my trunk for a little bit, but it's not.
No, that one's Rick Barry. But I mean, we've got a wrap. We've got a wrapped one. How do you want to give it away?
Wow.
I mean, most of the time we have some idea what's inside.
Yeah, yeah. Even the mystery ones, we usually have an idea of it. But this we literally have no idea. It's completely unopened. What do you think, Zach? What is a good way to give it away in the chat? Do we do some office trivia? Does Bob have those cards? Do we do just a random wheel?
I think the random wheel.
Okay.
You don't even have to spin it. I can just pick which one's going to win.
The super random wheel.
I mean, we can give something away with an office trivia later. I think for the pylon, I think we do a wheel.
All right, we can do a wheel. I'll let people answer Bucks Cowboys and.
All right, everyone that answers Bucks Cowboys.
Are you wheelofnames.com proficient in sharing a screen for that or no?
I have never done that before.
I will try it.
No, I got it then. Boom. All right. What should we looks like Bucks won. I'm gonna go back to pick the Bucks over here. That's done. All right. Now what do we want them to say? Should the people in the chat type something like, I don't know, pylon? And I will, for the next minute or so, I'll add people to the this beautiful wheel of spinning names while I drink my whiskey.
That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, pylon feels like a win.
Pylon it is. And remember, you can. I'm only going to do this for about a minute, so if you don't get it in time, I'm sorry. Ooh, I need to slow this down. Holy crap!
Nice, Bob.
I mean, I'm going to need the razor blade and everything here because.
And remember, you guys gotta speak when I do this, because otherwise, it's not gonna work out too well.
Okay, well, we can talk about something.
Jason B.
Let's see. We haven't talked about food yet.
I did, Bob. Tonight was lo mein with
didn't I? Yeah.
Lo mein with Chinese sausage. A little bit of broccoli, some carrots, some onions. It was pretty good. A little Japanese barbecue sauce on it. Not bad.
Nice.
I mean, like it was quick and easy. Like it wasn't like I'm not a 5-star meal tonight, but it was Harrison had an appointment and I didn't have a lot of time, so it in a pinch it was not bad.
I mean, I sent you the picture the other day. I went out to some lunch meeting earlier this week, and that pizza that I had with the sausage and the peppers,
it looked pretty darn good.
Yes. And you know where it was? It was at King's Bowling Alley.
Huh.
I was very impressed with their pizzas.
I'm still ready to go back to Cracked Kitchen.
Yes.
For a breakfast sandwich. Like we've got to make that happen at some point again.
It's Emmy's favorite. The gluten-free pancakes there. I mean, everything that they have on their menu that has gluten also has gluten-free.
Nice.
They have their own dedicated fryers and everything for French fries and chicken fingers. So we go there. I got her out of school one day. She had an appointment and she missed lunch at school on her way back, so we stopped. She doesn't order the kids' chicken finger. She gets the adult size chicken finger and goes back to school. Oh yeah, I mean, she downs probably 8 or 9 fingers in the fries, and then off to school she goes.
She's got you trained.
Nice.
What are you ready, Scott?
I think so. Chad, is there anyone left? I mean, we're pretty laid back tonight. I feel like I got everyone. It was only about 20 names. So if there's anyone in the chat, type pylon really quick and I can get you in before the thing.
I don't like the fact that it's moving. That's going to be more difficult for me to choose it.
Yeah. Yeah. Canton. I think one of the days in the Canton, I'm going to have to make my world famous breakfast sandwiches and my world famous mozzarella sticks.
Yes.
I feel like we've talked about this before.
I am in on that, Scott. Whenever that happens, wherever that happens, I will make sure I'm there.
Yeah, this is I made 2 for myself this morning, 2 breakfast sandwiches. God, they were so good. So I took 2 croissants, cut them in half, so I'm making 2 sandwiches. Croissants, cut them in half. I buttered the pan with like sweet cream butter, and then I like soaked the croissants in them and then grilled the croissants. So they're like got that crispy grilled buttery.
Get that Maillard reaction. Yeah.
And then, then I made my, my scrambled, my eggs folded over so a nice sharp Tillamook cheddar. Made some bacon while I was doing it too. Got some center cut bacon and threw that both on top and below the egg sandwich with the cheese in the middle. Oh, it was
If I had known all this was happening, I would have bailed on work this morning, showed up at your house for breakfast, and then
Right?
we could have done this live tonight.
I know. What are we doing? Oh, it was so good. It was so good. All right, Bob, I'm ready to spin.
All right. Just checking it out. I've got my winner picked.
Okay. You got your winner picked?
Down the bottom.
I did get Cindy. Yeah, I got Cindy.
No,
okay.
But that's who I'm picking right now.
Oh, okay. Do you got a drum roll for me though?
Russ isn't here. We could end up with anything.
For me, it doesn't have to be a drum roll. It can be whatever.
It can be this.
Ooh, it's groovy. I like it. Oh, you're wrong, Bob.
I gotta turn the loop off. I don't know why it loops. It automatically goes to loop every time.
I know. I don't. Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna open this up because
BT Voigt.
It's
Bob. You're gonna have to send us your information. So email team@fantasycares.org. Your hey, I won the pylon, and your address and stuff.
I won the pylon.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame. This is a Hall of Fame end zone pylon.
Steve says the spinning threw you off.
Why you didn't get it. It didn't count. It's kind of like.
Well, plus it's an evening show rather than the traditional day show. There's a lot of factors that go into that.
Is Bob still in here? Bob, are you still in here?
It's like it's like trying to kick a field goal and the ball's moving.
Laces out, Scott. Come on.
All right, so this is number 14 of 100. Series number 15.
There's only 100. See, this is how little we know about what this pylon is. Bob's opening it right now. He's got to get his knife out.
All right.
Exacto.
It's going to be like Jerry Rice.
There's a chance we try to buy it back.
Oh.
I can't even get the edges off. There we go.
I saw Mr. Scampers say that he was ready for second breakfast at this point. It's almost second 11s at this point.
My wife got me this Damascus blade for my birthday, and I have used it probably 400 times since I got it. Nice. It is so sharp and so nice.
Are we ready? Because this is should we offer something else instead? Does he really need this one?
You could ask him, Bob, would you rather have this pylon
or a jersey to be named later?
It's the Money Hall problem. There's a goat behind that door.
It could be a boat.
Yeah.
Hold on. I got a text.
Russ is trying to stop us.
Hold on.
Let's see. All right. So I've got the pylon here. You can't see anything yet. You're phoning a friend?
I called you. And I texted you.
Oh boy. Let's see. You're going to find out just like everyone else.
Oh, no. I wanted him to text me who it was before we find out on air. Okay.
Suspense.
Who is the Hall of Famer pylon?
I don't know. It's got to be a Hall of Famer, right? Let's see if anyone can make it out. Let's see.
Yeah, there's no way. You are so small on my screen.
Hall of Fame 2014.
Number 83?
Number 83 played with a man named Jim Kelly. But
Andre Reed?
Is it
Andre Reed?
It's Andre Reed.
Andre Reed. Hall of Fame pylon from Andre Reed.
That's pretty
Jim
cool.
Kelly gave it away for me, by the way. I had Andre Reed on many a fantasy team.
I'll tell you, these things
I am way too young to have ever had Andre Reed on multiple fantasy teams.
Shout out Tecmo Super Bowl.
Oh.
That was my brother's team. My brother was always the Bills.
QB Bills to Andre Reed, touchdown.
Yeah.
James Lofton.
He would take Bruce Smith and come up over the top there. Oh man. Awesome win. That's an awesome win for it was Bob.
Nice.
It was Bob. Yeah, it's going to Bob.
Wow. That's cool.
Is Bob a Buffalo fan by chance?
Is Bob a Buffalo fan by chance? By the way, as a Viking fan, this is a fun year for having Buffalo and the Lions and the Vikings and teams like this who have never won a Super Bowl be good. Gives me hope that we're going to get a brand new Super Bowl champ this year.
It's also still fun for me to see the Jets be terrible.
I think I saw something. Yes, I did. The Jets are the only NFL team not to make the playoffs in my 11-year-old's lifetime.
Yeah.
Ian's entire life, the Jets have never made the playoffs. Every other team has. 31 other teams. Not not the Jets, though.
No.
Never Jets.
Yeah.
Never Jets.
Oh, Bob says he's a Steelers fan.
I mean, I've got things to trade. I mean, that is so. I mentioned that the other day on the show during the afternoon, Zach. Is what if we add like a second advent calendar, but
like a white elephant gift?
Yes. So
yes,
the next person can keep stealing it, and then we'll send that secondary one out at the end of the whole advent calendar. But that
would be an interesting twist.
Yeah, so I'm not saying the A+ players that are like in the main advent calendar, but I'm talking, an Andre Reed, I'm talking Devontae Adams on the Raiders.
Yeah, team players that have changed teams and not as well known players.
That would even add more to it because they're changing owners.
Yeah,
I just realized the key for this. I showed the key before. You open it with the key.
Huh.
You can't get in without the key.
Yeah, you have to.
I didn't know if you had 2 or 3 glasses and then you went and tried to figure out where the key went. Maybe you won a house. Who knows?
That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Yes,
this one's the Blade and Bow. I bought several new whiskeys I've never tried before. So I'm going to try this Blade and Bow Kentucky straight bourbon, 91 proof. All right.
Scott is just the connoisseur. I almost sent you a whiskey smoker.
Oh my gosh. I have wanted one of those. I wonder if I'll get one for Christmas.
That was the thing that I paused. I'm like, well, maybe your wife will get you one.
Maybe she will. We'll see.
If not, I can email her.
You could. There is a box under the tree that looks suspiciously like a bottle of whiskey right now. And it's got my name on it. I'm looking over at our presents.
There's a box that looks a lot like a iced coffee Starbucks under my tree.
This one smells delicious.
Did you shake it, Bob?
I swear every Amazon package that comes, Emmy or Callan.
That's good. That's really good.
It was fun. So I did Trade Addicts last night because Russ wasn't feeling well, so I filled in for him on that show. And one of the questions that came up toward the end of the show was, have you ever gotten anything really cool or really strange for Christmas. And I mean, if you guys don't have anything off top, like I told,
I've got one.
Okay, yeah, go for it then.
Well, not me personally, but my brother, my younger brother, wrapped up the remote control to the TV. Now, granted, this is back in 1990. There's no other way to change the channel without the remote control.
Right.
1 month, my father was going wild trying to find the remote control. Could not find it anywhere. Finally broke down and bought a new TV. Christmas morning, wrapped up in not wrapping paper, paper towels and Scotch tape, the remote. And my brother, dead face, says, I got you exactly what you wanted.
Oh, no.
You've been wanting that all month.
That's bad. Did he at least hang on to the other TV? I mean, like you can.
I think it was actually it turned into our Nintendo TV.
Yeah, I was because I'm well, all three of us are of that age where like I was the remote for a while because the TV we didn't have a remote and it was like, go change the channel. But
or the batteries are out and
yeah.
I'm not going to the store now.
So I've told this before on the Dynasty Dummies, but it was a long time ago. It was probably the first season that we had. So it was 10 years ago. But when I was young, I would save all of the money. Like I would mow lawns and I would do odd jobs around the neighborhood. I saved all my money and I bought a bunch of He-Man figures. I would even save like the UPCs because you could mail in and get special ones. And so when I went to college, my parents split up and so they had, they cleaned out the house and my mom had a yard sale. She sold all of my He-Man figures in the yard sale. So and it was a pretty big bone of contention. Like I didn't let her forget it. And so my senior year of college, I would always come back home for Christmas. My senior year of college, I was staying at her house and she still did stockings for us, even though at that point I'm 23 or 22. And so I come downstairs and in the stocking is He-Man and Skeletor. And I'm like, that's pretty cool. And then I start poking under the tree. She went and found the person who bought my He-Man figures and bought them all back and wrapped them individually under the tree. I was like, okay, I can't be upset anymore. It was like the coolest gift that I've ever gotten. And so now, now I've got them and like my boys have them. Well, a couple years ago, I did the stop motion with the He-Man figures for the Scott Fish Bowl. So those were my He-Man figures from my childhood.
Dang, that's awesome, man! What a story. I don't really have a lot of stories. That's awesome.
She completely redeemed herself. It was pretty amazing.
That's awesome. Wow. To be able to find the person that bought them.
Yeah. Well,
that's the task in itself.
Being in a small town.
So I know where you live. I guess you could just put a smoke signal up and somebody would say, "Oh, I have them."
Yeah.
You can send out a pigeon.
Oh man, yeah. I can't think of anything I've gotten that was cool. Like I've had lots of cool presents for Christmas in my life, but nothing like crazy or weird or any kind of interesting story. Oh man, that one was quick. Yeah, not really too much. I enjoyed Christmas time though. Halloween and Christmas, it's really good 2.5 months.
Yeah,
really enjoyable.
I love, like, my kids are still at the age where like them coming downstairs on Christmas morning, you still have that magic, and it's so much fun still. Where a couple years ago we got them like it was like a Hot Wheels garage or something. And they'd been asking for it for years, and they came downstairs and just like you get the dinner plate eyes, and they're just like so excited, and started playing with that, and didn't open any other presents for like 45 minutes because they're going and playing with the Hot Wheels garage. But
so I got my oldest Hot Wheels, a bunch of Hot Wheels back in the day, but it feels like with some kids, Hot Wheels are a long time gift, like a 5, 6, 7. They just love Hot Wheels. And then for some kids, it's like a 3-month thing, and then they're done.
Yeah, we got a good run out of it, but then they ended up going to my nephew because my boys started doing. Harrison's doing Beyblades now. That's his. Although I don't know how he does it with the one arm. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Ooh, we just topped 700 people watching.
Nice.
That feels like a lot of people. One thing I really do like about some of those toys from back in the day, especially Hot Wheels, is the tracks still connect. They still use like the same connector. It's still like the same track.
Yeah.
Like you could go from garage sale to garage sale and get just a mountain of Hot Wheels stuff and make
do like a 3-mile loop
per track.
It'd be fun here. I'm halfway on a hill. You could like run it. You could do like a 1.25 miles down the hill. That'd be pretty fun.
I should go. Or like from the top of my roof across the street, have it like have a Hot Wheel slide across the street from there. God, I think it looked like Titans. All right, we got one after week 16. The chat thinks this is what the playoffs look like. With week 16's games done. Does that look about right to you guys?
I wouldn't argue too much with that, I don't think.
I really don't think you can. I mean, Dallas's road to make the playoffs is severely limited by Washington. Seattle being out is probably the one that feels like they should or could make it, but the NFC is just really tough this year.
Yeah.
I'm honestly fine. Cincinnati being out, it's insane to me. Cincinnati, like I said this when they were a 3-win team or a 4-win team. I'm like, this is the best 3-win team out there. Like this does not feel like a 3-win team. Now they're what, a 5-win team? Yeah, 5 and 7.
Yeah, they're the best 5-win team now, right?
That's probably true. It's probably true. Oh my gosh, Scamp. We would have been friends. Not like we're not now, but like, man, I love me some Micro Machines. Oh, did I love Micro Machines back in the day?
We need to find somebody who can talk as fast as the Micro Machine.
The Micro Machine man,
yeah. And do a Scott Fishbowl. Yeah,
maybe Sal. I'm gonna say Sal Lito.
Does the Micro Machine man do cameo? Like,
he passed away, didn't he?
I don't know.
I think you're right. That's too bad. He would have made a mint on cameo with a lot of Gen X and millennials.
Yeah,
I think so.
Gen Zs, whatever. Gen Z and millennial.
Anne says she got 2 full tubs of Legos. That was my jam too growing up because there was the Zach the Lego Maniac commercial, and I was like, that has to be me. So.
Yep.
I was very into Legos to the point I ordered like single piece Legos, like a bunch of them from catalogs. Like I need this piece for the thing I'm trying to build, etc. Type of. I was really in on it. Now I can just go to the Mall of America and they have the single pieces all over. Just the Mall of America is a little under 5 miles from me, or about 5 miles from me. So that's that. When we go to the mall, that's the mall. My kids don't even realize how weird that probably is for. Going to the mall means going to the Mall of America with an amusement park in the middle.
That's wild.
Yeah. If they went to a mall around here, they'd be like, where's the rides?
Yeah. I think I legitimately think my kids would be shocked by going to like even a standard normal-ish mall. Like Ian, maybe not so much, but Mac definitely would. He'd be confused by the size difference.
Yeah. Well,
week 17, guys, in the chat. What were you gonna say?
I was telling Scott earlier that
people in the chat.
Callan's big on Legos, right? Well, he found out last week there were Minion Legos. So I now have every Minion Lego ready to go for Christmas morning. So we will be building Legos for months. I mean, at age 4, he was putting together the Millennium Falcon.
You know what you should do? For one of the cheaper Minion Lego ones, get a second one and build it for him and wrap that one and give it to him and tell him he built it already. You don't have to do it, Callan. You don't have to do it just to see his reaction. It's all done.
I mean,
and glue them so he can't take it apart.
Oh, no.
Oh, you can't. The Craggle? You cannot have the Craggle.
The Craggle.
I mean, on the other side of these computers, I mean, there are 8 shelves filled with Legos. He's got the Guardians of the Galaxy spaceship over there, and he takes them apart and puts them back together. Like he doesn't. It doesn't bother him to take it apart and then do it.
I did that when I was a kid too. I enjoy that.
I was like, once you get it together, geez, put it away.
The older I got, that's where I got to. And that Ian started there. Ian started at the put it together once, and then he was done with it.
Huh. No, my boys are the build something and then take it apart, and then they'll build something crazy with, like, you know, you have like Star Wars Legos and Harry Potter Legos and just like regular sets, and then all of a sudden they'll make some conglomeration.
Yeah. Well, they have those now. They have like I think they're called like Dreams, where they just mix up all kinds of Legos together.
Huh. I haven't seen those. I've seen the creator ones where you can make 3 things, and Ian really liked those for a while, but Ian never really got into building his own stuff too much. He doesn't play with Legos much anymore.
Yeah, no, Callan needs the iPad, because you can spin it around and get the 3D look and see exactly where everything goes. You can't, the instruction booklets, those are no good. Now you need to have the 3D model that you can spin around and really take a look at it.
Really get a good look at what that piece was. What was that piece?
Why is this giving me so much trouble?
Oh, man. Does the chat have any suggestions for awesome Christmas gifts that are pretty universal? I'm very curious. Only comes up because I usually recommend, there are 2 things I recommend yearly, and it's for people that live in a place like mine. The first is these Carhartt gloves I have, these mittens that are like the most comfortable mittens ever. And then a heated vest, a vest that you turn on and is heated. Oh my gosh. They are the best in the wintertime. Absolute best. You can throw them on anything.
So I love the Carhartts. I have my own pair, but yeah. I got my wife a pair for school recess.
Nice.
I was like, I know she's going to be like, I don't need another pair of gloves, but when she puts them on, she's going to say, oh, those are really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I have 3 pair. One stays permanently in my truck, and then I have a backup pair, and then the pair I wear. Like, one is completely unopened. Plots of land in Scotland. That's a good one.
No isotoners? The old Dan Marino?
Ooh.
I do think I have a couple of pairs of leather gloves like that, driving gloves. Yeah. Do people wear driving gloves anymore? Is that a thing?
I don't know. I don't. But
I've got a Dan Marino story, but I am not going to say it on air. If you see me in Canton and you want to hear the story, I will tell you.
We'll hear it over Scott's breakfast sandwiches.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. We will get breakfast sandwiches, and we will hear the story, and that'll be awesome. We'll just do that. I'm excited for it. Actually, you know what, Bob? Tell it right now. Tell it quickly. Just tell me and Zach right now.
Ended up.
I can't believe you said that.
That's incredible.
I know, right?
Dan Marino. Oh my gosh. I don't even have words for that. Dan Marino. Wow. No, these are the gloves. These are my favorite. The Carhartt gloves are like $25, something like that. And here's the beautiful heated vest. Whew. Just throw this thing on. You can change how hot you want it. That's the hottest setting. Just throw it on. Warms you up.
Nice.
Nice.
My kids they call them their swankets, but they're like a sweatshirt blanket.
Okay.
And they're around the house in the winter in those all the time. And my wife may have one too. But
my wife and kids have them too.
Yeah.
They have multiple of them.
Yeah.
I have none because I can't find any that fit me like that.
Yeah.
I get that I just feel bad. I get the largest swank, thing of that you can get, and then it just fits me like a normal sweater.
I just rock around in my Scott Fishbowl stuff anyway. Like that was I wore today I had the Home Alone Scott Fishbowl. Yeah. So
nice.
Was it a t-shirt or was it a
No, I have the sweatshirt. I think I bought, I don't know, 3 or 4 sweatshirts. They're so comfortable. They're nice.
Yes. I gotta get some more. Oh wait, I did have one somewhere. Maybe I'll find it later. But it was a test pilot for something that somebody wanted in the store that I'm actually trying to work on right now. Hopefully I can get it up before the end of the show.
Ooh, you're putting something new in the store?
Maybe if I can, I might need the top graphic designer on the Fantasy Cares team to work on it. But
as I like to remind people, I'm a graphic designer. Oh, that's the background one. Is there a overlay one? Probably not.
Yes, there definitely is.
I'm a graphic designer. Just in case you didn't know.
That's like the avatar that I made for Riley Bymaster. This was back probably SFB 8, maybe 8 or 9. And it's just like stick figures. And I submitted that as my resume to SFB Avi Makers. I was like, look, I have experience.
I put them in.
Yeah.
You're in.
My wardrobe is moving towards being exclusively from breweries and SFB. I feel that almost everything I have has the word fish on it at this point.
Mine's all Scott Fishbowl.
Thing is, a lot of mine are test subjects, so there might be errors in my.
So you get like an extra apostrophe, or
Oh my gosh, I love habanero so much, but then you have the pickle there, so like it is like one of my favorite flavors with my least favorite flavor. I don't even know what to do with that. I won't be pleased. I definitely won't be pleased.
I mean, Zach had to bring up the apostrophe.
Don't feel bad though, Bob, because it got by all of us. And both my parents are English teachers. I should have caught that pretty quick, but the jersey owns it.
Oh, nice.
It was a test. It was a test run, and it's a nice, comfortable sweatshirt. It's felt funny. But
yeah, might have to get one of those.
Well, we could probably get that in the store by the end of the night.
I don't think it needs to be there. You don't need to put a rush job on it there, Bob.
Oh, no. I mean, it's ready. It's just a matter of me putting it into the store, like activating it.
Hey,
Bob does the 7-Eleven thing. You know, he's not always doing business, but he's always open.
I do my best work between midnight and like 3 a.m.
Zach.
Yes.
That hoodie, has it retained its soft, super comfiness?
This one is fantastic. Yep.
That was a really good one.
Yeah, this may be the most comfortable of the hoodies that I've got.
I wasn't allowed to use those ones again because they were a little pricier.
Yeah. I mean, the other ones are great, but this one just is a little, you know, it's like the first, so the first SFB shirt that I've got, that's the castle. Like that one, I know that was a different print run, but that one's just, there's something about that one. The Transformers, like the SFBX Transformer shirt, there's something about that one. Something about the Bull Rush.
The
Sure,
G.I.
like
Joe one for me.
Yeah, they're just, every now and then you get one and it's like, oh, this is special.
I agree.
Oh, Mr. Scamper says the Emmys unicorn sweatshirt is super comfy too.
I think I put that one on a Bella canvas.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
can you see my shirt? Or does it need more light?
I can't tell what it says. Is it the Bull Rush?
It is the Bull Rush.
Oh.
I'm in some terrible lighting here, apparently.
That's still my favorite Canton story so far, was because I wore that the first day, but I don't think you and I had ever met, and so you had seen me kind of off, and then Ryan McDowell had seen me also, and then you guys had talked, and we're like, "Did you see the guy in the Bull Rush?" And then later that night, Russ introduced all of us, and I was the guy in the Bull Rush t-shirt.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, early introductions.
Yeah.
All right. So this one was close. It looks like I got 8 Washington, 6 Philly. That's what the last two, 49ers, Lions. Oh, yeah. Wait, why were they saying Philly? It's Washington. Oh, they were
So
they're going ahead. They were going ahead one. Thank you.
So my neighbor and I have been putting $5 a day on Bills, Steelers, Super Bowl since December 1st.
Bills what?
Bills? I mean, not Bills. Lions, Steelers, Super Bowl. Sorry, Lions, Steelers.
Why Steelers?
Yeah, the odds were good.
Oh.
But I mean, it's not a bad Super Bowl matchup.
Zach,
yes.
Was that 3 years ago in Canton?
Yes, that was the year after, because they suspended it 1 year for COVID, and then the next year after that. So it was 3 years ago.
Did they suspend it for a year for COVID?
They did.
For some reason, I thought they did it. They still did it that year because stuff had been lifted or something.
No, so I bought tickets for the first year, and then Kyle bailed on me like at the last second, and so I didn't drive out by myself. And then I bought tickets for the second year, and they canceled it. And Bob was like, "Do you want me to refund it?" And I was like, "Hang on to it. I'm gonna come next year." And so then the next year was the first year that I drove down and picked Russ up, because he wasn't gonna go. He was like hemming and hawing, and I was like, well, I will drive down and get you just so you're there. And so that was the first year that I actually got out.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah.
But
Yeah, I remember that first year being absolutely awesome. Getting to meet everybody for the first time. Did you see the guy in the bull rush shirt? That's great.
I'm gonna get an I'm the guy in the bull rush t-shirt.
I know a guy who can make that for you.
Yeah.
It's not me. It's the real graphic designer on the screen. He can make you a good one.
I don't think you know what's funny? I do have I did make a shirt with a little quote, like written, like handwritten, like graphic, like I'm a graphic designer, and a stick figure that my father-in-law, I got it for him 20 plus years ago, and he still wears it. I can't remember what the quote was on it. If my wife was out here, she would remember, but he still wears it to this day. The basically hand drawn shirt awesome. I made him. It was a quote he routinely said back then. Like, I'm off to a flying start today or something like that. Oh, that's what it was. I'm off to a flying start today or something like that. And then I drew a stick figure with a cape and I put that on it, and he still wears it to this day.
Oh, that's
so Saints, Raiders, and tie. I have one for Saints, one for Raiders, one for tie. So do one of you want to break that?
Oh,
Saints.
You're probably right. I was gonna bend the knee to Sal and give the Raiders a win, but it's probably not them.
We had two more New Orleans come in, another Raiders.
I mean, that's a lot of that's a lot of New Orleans at the end.
Yeah. New Orleans was coming up large at the end.
Speaking of Sal, he wasn't able to go shopping this year.
I know, that was sad.
So I have contacted the children's wing at the hospital that he works at.
Yep.
And we are going to send $5,000 or $6,000 worth of toys to the children's wing at the New York hospital there.
That's awesome.
And then follow it up with a couple thousand so they can get some things that we might have missed.
Yep, that's
nice.
That's okay.
So if everyone in the chat wants to pick a toy, I will find it on Amazon and add it to the list.
Yeah. Ooh, interesting. Yeah. If you guys in the chat think of a toy, he'll add it to the list.
I put in a Nintendo DS last night.
Ooh, we've been talking about this a little, Bob, but I want to go on another shopping trip, and Toys for Tots is closing. We've been talking about doing something similar, probably to a much lesser amount degree here in Minnesota.
I mean, it doesn't take much.
I love, and this is because I'm not necessarily in with all the discussions, but I love how this has grown. So, it was the Toys for Tots, and then the Toys for Tots got really big, and the breadth of what we've been able to do is just incredible. And then it branched out to even more charities, and now looking to find other outlets. Like it's just absolutely amazing to see. I love it.
It is so unreal.
Yeah,
it's because of guys like you and Bob and Sal, and it's. I mean, we people that help out. The amount of people that help out, it's just unreal.
We sponsored the toy drive this year.
We what?
We sponsored a toy drive this year. And I would say 90% of the people don't know that we sponsored the Boston Children's Hospital toy drive, and Zach and I are planning on going in January. And they want to give us a tour They want to give us toys now.
They want to give you.
They want to give us a tour, and the biggest thing, they're going to give us a big check that said that our donation on there.
Nice.
So, I want the big check. The big check's
Put it right up behind you.
It's going right up there, and
got to get rid of some of those pylons.
Well, I have an idea for that in a second, but Russ wanted the big check so bad that I want it to be sitting up there every time he looks at me. I think that's going to be wonderful. So there were two major sponsors for the Boston Children's toy drive, and it was us and a little company called Amazon. So
heard of them.
We were in good company.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. Actually, they texted me to say thank you multiple times.
Good. That's good.
Yes. And the reason that I pushed for us to do more like into hospitals was because of Emmy. Emmy talks about it all the time. When she was first diagnosed with type 1, she got a Anna and Elsa Lego. And that is what she talked about. Not the fact that she was getting insulin, not the fact that she was in the hospital. She talked about the Lego and the fact she could have popsicles at 3 a.m. if she wanted.
That's great.
To me, it's something. It's very important. It's very great, and insurance can't cover that for the hospital. So that comes from donations.
Yeah, you got to imagine there's so many kids like Emmy where the things like that they're not normal things you get to have, and also it takes your mind off of, like, I don't know that they truly maybe they do, but it takes your mind off the more serious stuff that you're having to deal with at such a young age.
Right. I mean, as parents, we're sitting there learning everything how to keep our kid alive, and they're in there playing, which is what they should do. They're kids.
Yeah, it's the degree of normalcy. It seems like such a small thing, but it's such a huge thing to the kids.
Yep. Exactly. So I had an idea for the pylon. Is Bob still in the chat?
Yes, I see him right there.
Does he want to risk it and let somebody else win this one?
Oh, do we have any Buffalo fans in the chat?
I mean, we could do one more and say he's got the opportunity to stay with door number 1, or we can grab door number 2.
Were you planning on giving away any of the random Funkos you got, or is that maybe for next?
Can't. I've got how about Ant-Man, or I think Callan's in on the Voltron.
Nice.
I love it.
He eyed that the second I put it up there. I've got
Yes, that's good.
Who
do we have on this one? Houston? Yeah, it looks like Houston.
Yeah.
We got Ant-Man. We've got Hulk. And this is the one that everyone's going to want.
Oh.
Optimus Prime.
Oh, look at that thing.
We can give one of those away if we want. Probably Optimus, I'm guessing, without even looking at the chat.
Well, what's your pylon thing? What's
so the question is, does Bob want to stick with Andre Reed, or does he want to open door number 2 and we can spin the wheel and give Andre Reed to someone else?
I gotta do another wheel.
I like that. I like the idea. You didn't even save the wheel. Come on, Russ.
If I open Wheel of Names, I bet the names are still in there. Yeah, they are still in there.
Oh.
Yep. Okay. For Panthers versus Falcons, it was a tie in the chat. Zach, do you want to break it?
I am gonna. It's just a Michael Penix breakout game, so we're gonna go with the Falcons.
This is week 18.
No, it's okay. Week 18 is gonna be the real announced presence.
Okay. Yeah. The way Carolina's playing, man, they're playing really well right now. All right, I'll do the Falcons, and then I'm on to the next one. Okay. So Bob says he'll take door number 2, it looks like.
Does it? Okay.
So he wants door number 2.
All right. So let's spin it and find out who gets Andre Reed.
Okay, we're spinning it for Andre Reed. You know what? Should let's put, if you want the Andre Reed pylon, put Reed in the chat. How about just Reed?
I was gonna say, what happened to the K gun?
K gun?
Kelly gun.
The offense.
Oh yeah.
K gun. All right, we're going with Reed because I already see one Reed up there.
Yeah, let's just go with Reed. And I could redo it, but that feels like it was 2 hours ago. So if you know what, long. I will look at the names. There's Reebok Joe. I didn't have him before.
Dame. You got Dame on there?
Yeah, I got Dame. Reed, Dame. You know what? I'm just gonna restart it.
You just like to create extra work for yourself.
Yep.
I haven't watched. I see a question about Quinshon Judkins in the chat, and I haven't watched him yet, but I'm getting there, Bob.
All right, so we got 2 on the right and 1 on the left. I feel like I got to take it from the right because otherwise I'm going to be off-centered with the wrapped ones. Let's see.
Yeah, see, there's a lot less names. There's more people watching, but I don't think they're watching on YouTube. So,
yeah.
So I will bring down.
Well, maybe they don't want the Reed pylon, which could be the case too. I'm the type of guy that if it was, let's say I didn't want it, I'd be like, yeah, I want someone who actually wants it to get it. You know, yeah. I would pull my name knowing what it is. It's not random. You know what it is. If I'm like indifferent to it, I'd let someone who actually wants it get it. So I get that.
So got a mystery Funko in the mail, and it was Voltron. And the second I opened it, my son's eyes lit up. So I'm pretty sure he would be crying if I gave that one away so quickly.
That was the one I gave you 3 exclamation points. Voltron.
Yeah.
So I went on today after receiving that. I went on and bought the max I could buy for mystery. So I've got a dozen coming, and I rush delivered. So they'll be coming by Saturday, hopefully.
Yeah, absolutely. But Biaka Batuka, Panthers, or what was the other? Did he play for the Bucks? Was that his second team? Biaka Batuka?
Tim Biaka Batuka.
All I remember is Michigan.
Yeah.
All I remember is Panthers, but
Raiders. I think Raiders. I want to see somebody confirm that, but I want to say Raiders.
Nope. He played his entire career with Carolina.
2 years?
No, 6 years. All right. Are we ready for a spinny, spin?
Sure.
All right. Who's winning it, Bob?
It's moving again. Come on, man. I'm going to go with Cindy again.
The weird thing is, Zach, it's actually always moving when he does. Oh, no, it isn't, because I think Russ does a shuffle thing. Well, that doesn't stop it either. I don't know how Russ does it.
What's
all
the
right.
advance button there?
Ready to spin. Boom.
It's going to be Cindy.
This is a good whiskey you sent me, Bob. I'm enjoying it.
Brad, winner of the Andre Reed. Let me write that down because it's Brad Duff, I think.
Yep. Brad Duff.
He's not the creator of Duff Beer, is he?
I don't think so. You're much better with the numbers, Bob, I've noticed. Picking the numbers. You're good at picking numbers.
Everyone has to have a niche.
Yeah.
I got a number for you.
You got
a
All right. So Brad wins. Yes, I'm a Simpsons guy. Maybe his last name isn't actually Duff. So Brad wins the Andre Reed, and Bob is now getting door number 2.
Door number 2. I'm trying to open it here. Door number 2. And what series is this one now? This is. Oh, it's from the same series.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So
this is the
number,
Jerry Rice.
Number 46 out of 100.
Now, if this is Carl Pickens, I would like that pylon. What kind of show do you get Tim Biakabatuka, Andre Reed, Carl Pickens talk in this day and age?
This is the one. We're here.
David Boston.
Box. Oh,
I loved him.
The David Boston pylon. It comes, it's like jumbo size. It's pumped up a little too much. It's a slightly larger pylon than the rest.
I was when AJ Brown and Metcalf had their photo there that everyone died over. The only thing I thought of was David Boston.
Yeah.
Get this open? The tamper tape is tough. All right. I'm not looking if you're trying to text me, Scott.
I am not. I'm trying to get through these games because I realize we've been on here an hour and a half.
Yeah, and I mean, door number 2. All right.
Jets Dolphins is the game, chat. You can look ahead to the next game and start throwing those in there too.
Yeah,
everybody's on the Dolphins.
I hope that one is Miami.
Hall of Fame 2007.
07 Hall of Fame. So retired probably in 02. Marshall Faulk. Oh, no. Who is it?
Roger
Worley? Okay. Browns, Ravens. Looks like Ravens.
We're going to have to look him up. See
Bengals, Steelers.
He's even got a touchdown.
Well, he's in the Hall of Fame. So Bob is in the chat going door number 3.
I would imagine he would be.
He was a cornerback, is what it says.
Really?
14 years for St. Louis, the Cardinals.
Daryl Worley. Daryl Worley?
Did you say Daryl or Roger?
Roger.
Yeah, Roger was the cornerback. 7-time Pro Bowler.
Oh, check this out.
Really?
He's in the College Football Hall of Fame and the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
All right, so Pittsburgh on that one. No, we're up to Cardinals, 49ers. But Bob said he was at the Hall of Fame in 07 and had access with the players. That's crazy.
That's cool.
That same year. Arizona, San Francisco. Wow. Interesting, because Detroit versus San Francisco in week 17, people were like 50-50. And this one,
Wait a second.
Arizona.
Okay, that makes a little more sense. He
What?
did not retire when he got into the Hall of Fame.
No. Oh, no. I was stating he would have retired before 2002. I might have said in 2002, but I meant before.
Got it.
So you're going Cardinals. Wow, incredible. That could be very likely. Packers, Bears. Boom, 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 boom.
19 fumble recoveries.
Ooh.
40 career interceptions. Career highlights.
He did score 2 touchdowns, Bob.
So he earned a pylon.
Yep.
Vikings, Lions. He earned a pylon. You have to score a touchdown to earn a.
That's how I felt. I felt you can't sign a pylon unless you've been in the end zone.
I mean, he was, like I said, he was a college football Hall of Famer and a pro football Hall of Famer. His number is retired at Missouri.
He's a heck of a player.
Yep.
Okay.
He had a touchdown in 1974 and a touchdown in 1979.
Hey, I was born in 79. We are almost done. We're almost done with this.
That's gotta be Philly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
yeah, we got 3 Phillies.
I mean, maybe we keep this running to give away and then say, well, you can go for another chance. I think it'd be fun with some of the secondary level jerseys.
Do the white elephant gift swap.
If I open this one right now and it was Jamal Williams, right? I mean, Zach, you holding on to Jamal Williams? Or are you on the Saints, or are you going for the next one?
You like the idea of the almost Yankee swap nature?
Yeah. I do. I like because I like to find out who's the gamblers.
Yeah, who's the gambler in here? Looks like Bolts. Last 2 games are here, guys. Or chat. Last 2 games, chat. Broncos, Chiefs, Colts, Jags.
Colts, Broncos.
All right. Broncos. KC.
Did we just have the Broncos win out with the chat?
I'm not sure. I will check in a second.
It's a lot of Bo Nix belief. Oh no, maybe not. We get some Chiefs coming in.
Yeah. It still is tilted Broncos. I think it's tilted Broncos. Broncos and Colts, it looks like. All right.
See what we got. 15 spots.
All right. What do we think with it? What our chat decided for the playoffs? I'm gonna screenshot this to see. I'll check back in 3 weeks and see if it's if this works out like this.
We could end up like Oprah. Everyone gets a pylon.
We can give away an SFB 15 spot.
Well, I wanted to. I think in the advent calendar we ended up giving out number 5 today.
We did.
I say we throw 2 more in.
2. Well, definitely 1. We
One.
got to throw another one in. There's 7 or 8 days left.
All right. Well, I guess when Russ opens it tomorrow and it's in there, we'll do it again. But okay, we'll start with 1.
I'm not gonna lie. This NFC, any 7 of those facing off would be fun matchups. Washington Eagles, I'd watch that.
Yeah.
Packers,
Yeah, so
Bucks, Detroit, LA. If Cup and Nakua and Stafford are on,
how did Minnesota get the bye? What happened there?
The chat had them win out.
There's too many fantasy people in Minnesota. That's the problem.
Scott's got 4 computers just lined up.
Everyone's just trying to get on Scott's good side.
That's all the Vikings have to do is win out, and they have the 1 seed. But it's a really tough run. Those are 3 tough games.
They're tough though. Like that's the thing is the Vikings are
they're battle tested.
Yeah.
They do have a problem where they play down to opponents sometimes though.
Yeah.
That's a major Viking problem.
Yeah.
The team I wouldn't want to play is Tampa. Tampa can scare anyone.
You afraid of Jalen McMillan?
I just think Baker. What did they say? Baker has the dog in him.
He's got that dog in him.
That's so I think they can make some noise.
We should either give away an SFB 15 spot, give something else away, or call it. Probably we're already past 10 p.m. my time, 11 p.m. your time.
It is.
So
look, I got nothing to do but make pictures.
What do you think, Zach? One more giveaway or call it?
Let's do one more giveaway, and then I got to go to bed. So
yep, same.
We'll end on a high note.
I mean, we have a LaDainian Tomlinson. Oh, that's Zach's.
The Tomlinson.
Yes, he won that in the Emmy giveaway.
Ooh.
And I told him I'm not shipping it. We're gonna go get breakfast or lunch.
I'll come down. I won it, and then I had like this run of a lot of things, and then vacation, and then we
get
talked
together soon.
We talked about when because I won the Bruins tickets too. I had a run of some wins. But we talked about it when I was on the way to do the Bruins tickets, but I had people with me, so I was like, I can't really drag everybody to.
It's going to replace that mirror behind him.
I can't wait to be able to do that. That'll be fantastic.
It will take up more than the screen. Yeah. It's huge. So what do you want to give away now?
You talking to me?
Hey, you tell me. I mean,
the only thing I recommended was an SFB 15 spot.
Let's do that.
I don't really have anything. I do have these pops, but I think we'll
do it 15.
Do an SFB 15. There was some interest in the chat. Let's do an SFB 15.
I mean,
I haven't given one away yet.
All right, so this is Zach's going to give one away.
So how are we going to give it away? Another wheel?
We could do a trivia question. I've got those.
Let's do a trivia question.
Oh boy.
All right, let's see. We gotta find
Wait, do you want to do a wheel and then the person who gets picked on the wheel is the one that answers the trivia question?
Ooh, let's make it difficult.
Oh, that would be tough.
I like it.
If you want to answer a trivia question for an SFB 15 spot, type.
I better pick a couple of questions.
Type office in the chat. You have to get best 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3. No, I'm just gonna get extra questions because if they're not in, if they don't get it right, I'm not giving the next person the same question.
Oh, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Should we do a character question? A show fact question?
I think anything, honestly. I think anything is in.
I'm not doing multiple choice. Russ makes it too easy with the multiple choice. I'm out on multiple choice. I'm not down. I'm not trying to down Russ. But multiple choice. You get a 1 in 3 chance.
Even
it's
though
like
Sniper Mel did SMP 15, I assume she meant Office.
Maybe I'm a little more hard. Russ wants everyone to win. I like seeing a little failure and then getting the win.
Bob with that little bit of Sado, he likes to see the pain for other people before.
Yeah.
I think I got everyone on.
So. Like I like to see my kid come down with his shirt on backwards, go to school, and then tell him after school.
Then you got
to turn it around.
I have so many football guys koozies. Joe Bryant came to my live draft, my home league live draft, and he brought a bunch of koozies and stickers and stuff. And I feel like he brought like 20 something. And my live drafts, it's just a 10-man league, and I know some of them took some, but I still have a bunch left over.
I sent Bob a picture. I got inducted into the Hall of Fame at college, and one of the things that I got was a UMF Hall of Fame koozie, and I was like, I've got Scott a gift for the next time I see him.
Awesome. My favorite things in the world.
Yeah, no, I know. I immediately
put a pickle in that koozie and hand it over. Oh. All right. We do have
See, it's stopped right now.
It is stopped. So I'm gonna spin it and be cool, chat. Don't if the person who's answering, just let them answer. No Googling, nothing. Like we'll have a short leash on the time limit of answering. But yeah, chat, don't help them out because and you probably don't want to, because if they get it wrong or don't answer, we're gonna go to the next person.
And you get a chance, yeah.
Yeah, so here we go. The first person with a shot at answering this trivia question is Reebok Joe. Oh my gosh, Scamper's got it. He got it with no letters. He got the answer.
Wow. No letter answer.
That's great. I'm going to remove Reebok. Reebok Joe.
Are we ready?
Yeah, you ready? Let's go.
Who got lost?
So, hey, you guys, Zach, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good.
Good.
Oh, the question's already been asked. We're waiting on an answer.
Oh, okay.
Who got lost?
What are you doing for
Christmas, Zach?
Corn
maze.
I don't even know. I haven't been told that. It's not. I'm not privy to that information.
All right, ask it again, Bob.
Oh, I've asked it twice. Who got lost in Dwight's corn maze?
Who got lost in Dwight's corn maze? Reebok Joe. TikTok. Ooh. Sniper has no idea how much I love cheese. My son has very expensive cheese taste. I think I mentioned this on the Advent Calendar show, Zach. But and Paul, my friend Paul Charchin, who was watching, maybe he's still watching, he knows this. I went to the cheese shop and got $78 worth of cheese the other day. Just 2 things of cheese. $78. We do it once a year, so it's like a special Christmas thing. Like it's
Yeah.
only in season. Those types are only in season. Reebok Joe says, Andy. It is Kevin. Big cheese fans here, Sniper Mel. I love just a basic sharp cheddar. I love a lot of Tillamook's. My wife and son have a lot of cheeses they love, and I try some, and others. I like some, I don't like some, but we're a big cheese family. Wisconsin cheese is awesome. It is.
We just said amazing. We've got a neighbor who is originally from Wisconsin, and she went back this summer and came back with a bunch of cheese for us, which was fantastic.
Right now.
Yeah, Kurt, she got cheese curds and
so Reebok Joe missed out.
Yep. So I will run the wheel again. Here we go.
Reebok. Well, I want to know what state Reebok Joe's in.
Brad Duff. He already won something. Should we?
He won something.
Already won something.
He won something already.
Let's
send him a koozie.
I'm trying to find the cheese that we had last night. It was absolutely delicious.
Go. All right, Brad. What did Brad win? Oh, he won Andre Reed. Is he willing to risk it for the SFB spot?
Brad said he passed to a teammate.
Rush Creek Reserve.
Like phone a friend.
All right. Let's see. Who started?
This is one of the ones we had the other day. It's like about a $30, $35, $40 cheese. You put it in the oven for like
cheese.
Yeah, you put it in the oven it's got the hard crust around it, the hard rind around it. Put it in the oven for about 20 minutes or so. And like you see it's like melty. We eat it with baguette. Absolutely delicious.
That sounds amazing.
Absolutely delicious. It's a Rush Creek Reserve. It's only like in season for like a couple weeks this time of year. So it's the cheese is made from when they switch the cows from like the grass fed in the summer to the hay in the winter. Yep. So like that's right when you can get that kind of cheese.
Huh.
This is way more than the chat wanted to know about cows, milk, and cheese, I'm sure. All right. So wait, I lost what we were doing as I was looking up that cheese.
Okay, Brad said, wait, I'm not passing up on an SFB spot.
All right, let's ask him the question.
All right, ready? Who started the fire prompting Dwight to rewrite the Billy Joel song?
Who started the fire to prompt Dwight to rewrite the Billy Joel song? Scampy. We didn't. It's starting to take a little long, Brad. Other people are commenting, and you're not.
Blank started the fire.
Yeah, this is taking a little too long. What do you think?
Yeah.
He says he had no idea.
Oh, that's why. He was trying to think of Office characters to guess, possibly. Ryan started the fire.
Actually, I've seen maybe about 10 episodes, and I think I did see that one.
That was in the second season, so
yes, I did. I caught that one then.
All right,
Brad. What state, Brad?
And it's going to be Dame or Scampers, and it is Dame. Dame.
Are you ready? I know you have a nice tune.
Oh, not France. I meant Edina, France. I don't remember the name. I think it's just
In which year was
France 44 Cheese Shop. That's where I go.
In which year was Dunder? What is it? Mifflin?
Dunder
Thunder
Mifflin.
Mifflin.
Okay. When was it founded? What year?
Wow. Wow. That is way tougher than the last two. Like way tougher. Oh my god.
Ouch.
Oh my god.
I just pulled these at random.
Dame guesses 1967. That was
why would you go 67? Why wouldn't you go 69?
That's rude. That one is so difficult. 1949. I think the chat is almost annoyed by that one.
Okay.
Raise your hand in the chat if you're all right giving Dame another one.
Well, he got $100 to a children's hospital.
She.
She. Sorry.
Oh no, Brad did. Are you saying Brad or Dame?
I'm doing it. Everyone that lost has gotten 100 going somewhere.
Even Dame's okay saying no, it's cool. All right, $100.
I believe California, right?
Yep, Dame is California. Yep. All right, we're gonna run this again. Another one.
People.
Let's get some DJ Khaled like memes going in here. Sniper Mel. Sniper Mel's turn. She's gonna get this one. She's gonna get it. I know she's gonna get this one.
No pressure.
Oh wow.
I don't like the sound of that, Bob.
I mean, I had to read it twice to even understand the question. So maybe I'll skip that one. All right. What is Jan's candle company named?
Peter says, you can add me. I can miss these too. I used to say that about the Vikings defensive backfield. I was like, you might as well just put me out there. Like that when I was younger. I don't think it's going to matter.
Last person standing wins the spot.
I know the answer to this. I haven't seen Sniper say it. It's got it. Sniper,
Nothing?
you got a guess? Anything? She did respond up here, so is that her guess? That might have been. That might have been right before. I don't know.
Let's
TikTok.
see. Nothing else.
TikTok, Sniper. What? In Goose Creek. Ooh, is a good company name. It's not Goose Creek. I'm pretty sure it's Serenity by Jan.
Ding, ding, ding. That is correct.
Scott, you're in.
It's too bad you're banned from SFC.
It's too bad I'm banned from Serenity Now. Serenity Now. Run
it again.
Sniper, I believe, is DC based.
Cindy,
you're finally right, Bob.
Sniper Mel, are you DC based or Washington DC area, if I recall, somewhere over there? Maybe I'm wrong.
Who did Michael think was the smartest person in the office?
Sniper Mel, where are you based? We're throwing $100 donations to charities in the cities the wrong answers are based on. Sydney, oh yeah, I get to miss this one too.
All right, Texas got it.
Texas. Why did I think it was DC? I knew she was a Packer fan not located in Wisconsin. I don't know why I thought Washington, D.C.
Cindy's got nothing?
I don't think she does. Yeah, she's like, oh yeah, I get to miss this one too.
Waiting to see if anything pops up.
Yes, just an office character. Honestly, that's if you don't know it.
Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, I think we're coming up on time, Cindy. Are we going to run out of the entire wheel?
There's also a Sesame Street character.
She guessed it. Yep.
She got it.
She got it.
Nice.
Well, this was the one I had. I was, where did it go? I think I threw it away.
That would be why, Sniper. That would be why I thought that. Well, maybe. I don't know. I must have known something at some point. Is that the one you didn't know? Which
I had to read it twice.
Which camera setup was used to film the show?
I was like, what? Wait.
What's the answer?
Single.
Oh, single person camera?
Yeah. I mean, it got me off.
Single camera? All right. Okay. Good job, Cindy.
All right. And what was it called? Oh, SFB
50, yeah.
15
Have you written all of this down, Bob? Because I didn't write any of this down.
I have Texas. I have Kentucky. I have Las Vegas. I have California. I'm going to find 4 children's hospitals to send $100 to each.
And don't forget Cindy with the SFB 15 spot.
That is that's above my pay grade. I don't.
I'll write it down.
I got it. Yeah.
I mean, I can write it down, but it's not going to do anybody any good.
Well,
nice.
We got to get that.
All right. I think we should call it.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've given away a bunch of stuff. I think Russ is never going to want to miss a Wednesday night again. Oh, wait. Guess what? Next Wednesday night is
Christmas.
It's Christmas. Are we not going to go? Are we going to go? Play it by ear?
I can be here, I am pretty sure.
I am pretty sure I can be too. All my stuff is done by, like mid-morning Christmas, so.
Yeah, we're usually done by like 6 a.m.
Yep. So.
Yeah, I mean.
To be determined, but I think we might be here next week.
Yeah, I mean.
Maybe a short.
And we've got the final day of the Advent calendar.
Yep.
I mean, might as well.
Yeah, we'll see.
And then the week after that, Russ is away. So you got us again.
Yep.
So
feel bad for you.
We're just going to be giving things away for the rest of the year.
All right. Everyone have a wonderful night. Thanks for joining us. Hope you won something. If you didn't, hope you win something next time. Bob, take us out.
Yeah, well, I will. I will.
SFD's back, got fish, trapped in with fish. SFD's back, got fish, both trapped with fish. You know it could be you. swimming in the fishbowl. Could be you in that live draft with charity as a goal. SFB's back's got fish, drafting with fish. SFB's back's got fish, bold draft with fish.